video is part 2 of new faculty training. We talked a little bit in the first video about how to edit your settings of a new course, but in this video, the second video, we're going to go into a little more depth. First, you will go to Edit Settings, and click there. And you will see that the settings are divided into several different categories. And first we're going to talk about the general category. Do not change the category. Your category may be by semester. The one I set up is miscellaneous. Do not change the course name or the course short name. Here in this section, you can give a short summary concerning what your class is about, or you can leave it blank. As we talked about in the first video, there are two different formats from which to choose: topics and weekly. Two others that we will have advanced videos about are the social format and the SCORM format. The course layout gives you the option of showing all sections on one page where students will just scroll down, or if you just want one section per page. You give the number of weeks or topics that you need, and you only need to be concerned about the course start date if you are using the weekly format. News items to show simply indicate how many items are summarized in a box that you'll probably find in the upper right-hand corner of your Moodle screen. We'll go to that now so that you can see what that looks like. Over here, there's a block that says Latest News. If you have that set to 5, then posted in this block will be the last 5 items that you have highlighted in the news forum here. You can set it higher or lower than that. If you're using the gradebook, you'll want to show that to the students, so set this at yes. If you set the activity reports to yes, it means that students can access their own reports, and that simply just tells what they have uploaded or looked at over a given period of time. It can help them organize their study habits better. You'll see that the maximum upload size can go up as high as a gig. Yours might not go up that high. I've noticed that some courses are set up differently. You need to think about this in terms of what you want your students to upload. There should be never any reason for a student to upload anything above 5 megabytes. So I recommend a maximum upload size of 5 megabytes. However, if you're transferring information from one course to another and you have a zipped file of information, it may well exceed that 5 megabyte size. So when you do exceed a limit trying to upload your own course materials, you can go back to settings, set it for as high as you can, and then immediately change it back. We want to conserve the space that we have on our Georgetown College servers. I recommend to leave guest access at no, and in that case you do not need a password. Group mode. We'll talk about in later videos how we can divide students into groups for them to talk to each other in forums and work on projects. You can actually leave this at no groups without a problem, and you'll still be able to choose those selections when you are designing your forums inside your course. We talked about the course being available or not available to students. Make sure when you're finished designing your course and the semester is about ready to start that you have made that available to your students. One interesting setting is the language setting. Do not force means that students can view their web page in their first language. We could force the language to be English if we wanted to. You can rename roles as far as what a professor is and what a student is. You could come up with um, peer or other terms, but there's no reason for you to do that. Remember, save changes when you are finished. A Georgetown College hats off to Sir Tim Berners-Lee, who is a British computer scientist best known as the inventor of the World Wide Web. Tim says, "You affect the world by what you browse."